just what I need for my latest project, hula hoops. You're going to want to take your hula hoops and take some metallic paint that's made for plastics. Get an area where you won't mind any of the overspray, which I protected, and you're going to paint these gold. Now you're going to want to get some kind of a clear sealer. I'm using this Rust-Oleum triple thick glaze, and after you're sure that you have got your hula hoop nice and gold and no nicks, you're going to want to spray with a light coat of the glaze, and that will keep any nicks from forming in the or getting knocked in the plastic. Right here, we're going to drill a hole in each side of the gold painted hula hoops. Even though I was really careful, you can see that some of the paint scraped away. I would still paint these ahead of time and seal them ahead of time, but I will be going back over this after I get it assembled. So, time to assemble our hoops. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put one hoop inside the other and try and line up my holes where I have drilled. And I'm going to go outside and push all the way through. And then I'm going to push it through the next one. So I have it through 2 hoops, like so. And now I need to get it through the third one. There we go. I had it through all 3, and then before it slips back off, I'm going to put a nut on that. And when I paint these, this will get painted also. After you have screwed your hula hoops together, right there and right up there, the top and the bottom, you're going to kind of have an orb. I'm going to take a dollar store decorative cake tray and put a small hole in it. The way I'm going to put the hole in there is just with an old, very sad old glue gun. It's on high temperature, and I'm just going to put it right down. I'll turn it sideways so you can see right in the middle of there, and I won't even have to get it over very far, put it very far through there. That is probably all we need. And now I'm going to try and put this right over top of that screw. You don't need to force this so that it cracks your plate, just to hold it there. Now what I want to do is I'm going to take some Gorilla Clear Grip contact adhesive. I am going to secure the plate right here to my hula hoop. In addition to gluing the plate, use that same Gorilla Clear Grip. If you like some all-purpose adhesive better, you can. And I'm going to put a generous amount wherever these hoops meet. Now I need to have this hanging, which is how it's going to eventually be. So I am working in my garage, and I have just hung it from my garage door with some wire. So now I can go to work on the easy part. The construction of this was the hard part. With your glue gun on low temperature, what you're going to do is put a generous amount, and then we're going to stick a chunk of styrofoam, and that will secure it to our plastic plate. I've gotten out all of my fairy lights, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to take them. If you want this to be permanent, you can use hot glue, but I don't want this to be permanent. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take and tape these with clear floral tape right around my styrofoam on my plate. So I've placed 6 different packs of fairy lights around so that there'll be one to go up each of the pieces of hula hoop. And I'm just going to take some of this clear tape and tape them all down to my plastic plate so that nothing falls off. When they're all taped down, I'm going to start taking them and wrapping them around my hula hoop all the way up to the top. And I do want to make sure down here where the cord hasn't got any lights on it, that I'm not using that. I want to make sure that my lights start way down at the bottom. The next thing I'm going to do, now that I have my lights secure, my styrofoam here, is I'm going to make a flower arrangement that kind of flows down. If your stems are stiff enough, you will be able to take them and push them right into your styrofoam and they will hold. So I'm going to start with some flat eucalyptus greenery and add that all the way around. And then for me, a natural for this would be wisteria that hangs down. Same thing, my stems are stiff enough so I can just stick them right in, and I'm gonna let them flow right down over our whole contraption here. So I've raised this up a little bit so that you can see it a little better, and I'm just gonna continue adding my white wisteria and moving up, not all down around the bottom edge.
So that's how you take hula hoops and make a beautiful chandelier, particularly gorgeous outside in your garden. Wonderful for a garden party or just for summertime.